My name is Ellain McGhee Brooks.
Okay, and your age?
I am 100 years old.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
And you graduated from NCCU?
In 1944.
1944.
And I was 19.
You were 19.
Treated me like I was a kid, you know. I mean, wish I was, I guess. Sophisticated, I guess. Back in those days, anyway, very quiet, but very firm. He was very firm, you know. He was not a person when he was around the students. Now, I don't know how he was in his social life. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The only relationship we had was as president of college and me as a student, you know.
Okay.
And he called me Tiny McGhee like everybody else. Don't tell anybody. I'm telling the world, aren't I?
I love it. I love it. If you want to tell,
I'm telling the world. Oh boy, that slipped. I'm sorry. My cousin had friends who were Delta, and she had told me, you've got to be a Delta. See.
Okay.
So before I got to college, I knew I was going to try to be a Delta. You know.
What was your major again?
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
And
okay.
minored in chemistry. Mm-hmm.
Minored in chemistry. Okay.
That my graduate degrees, all of them in math. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I was the baby of the college. Now I'll be admit, you know, everybody looked after me. Cause in those days we did our own laundry. Mm. Oh, I remember that. I was in the basement washing a sheet one time. I don't know who it was. Came in and said, Tiny. Oh, that was my name, you know, Tiny McGhee.
Okay.
Okay. Tiny, what are you doing? Oh, get away from me, that girl. Give me that sheet. See, in those days, you did your own laundry, you know, and all that sort of thing. You all have it. But everybody took care of me. And I was innocent enough to accept it without making a big deal of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Well, we were taught, when I say we, my brothers and sisters, we were taught to appreciate things when folks do things for you, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, he called me Maggie. That's what it was. He called me Maggie. Yeah. Tiny, called me Maggie. My name not Maggie. He said, what's your name? I said, Ellain. He says, well, Ellain what? I said, Ellain McGhee. He said, what? McGhee. He said, what did you say? McGhee. I said, what? I said, McGhee, Maggie. He said, yeah, Maggie. Yes, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Isn't that something? Maggie, yeah. What's
Pyramid Club.
Pyramid Club for quite a while. You see, the Deltas there thought I was too young and too little and too, maybe I was too much a child for them to take me over. I'm going to tell you, that's the way I felt about it, right?
Okay.
Because I think I went over in my senior year, I believe.
Okay. That means it would have been 18, 19, correct. Because
I was in the pyramid. Yes, I stuck through it all that time. Because before I went, my cousin had friends who were Delta. And she had told me, you've got to be a Delta, see?
Okay.
So before I got to college, I knew I was going to try to be a Delta, you know. So I was a Delta more than 1 year. I'm not a Delta, I mean
Pyramid?
Pyramid, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Pyramid, and I stuck with it.
I know, I love that you're remembering this. You retired from Glassboro State College. And it's currently Rowan University of New Jersey, where you served as Associate Professor of Mathematics.
I hadn't gotten that far yet.
I know.
I think that's how I got involved in travel. I was teaching at the college. That's what happened. I was teaching at Glassboro State College, right? And I don't know how did I get involved with travel? I think I must have gone on some trips or something. I got a job with a travel agency. That's what it was. In other words, sort of. That's when I would I like to travel. I found out I like to go places, be an actor. So where I wanted to go, and I would get a program together and sell it, okay? And I used to do that for this travel agency that I was working for part-time. I'm teaching now at the Glassboro. And of course, I was so successful in doing this, I said, when I retire, I got it all fixed up. So when I retired, I taught till I could get pension now, you know. I'm smart too, see. This is making me remember so much stuff. That's what I did. I owned a travel agency in New Jersey. That's where I started my travel agency. When I retired, okay. Oh, this gives me goosebumps. So, as a result, I have escorted my groups in every continent except Antarctica. And I finally decided to come back to Oxford. So I came back to Oxford and brought my travel agency with me. Oxford didn't have no travel agency.
What do you want us to say about you?
Yeah, they're all black. But they knew that I thought we'd shut that thing up.
Hold on 1 second.
I tell you, you can stop it. I tell you, open it up.
Did you want to tell us anything else about sorority?
No, and that you
well, not about your sisters.
Not
Not about your sisters, but you being in the sorority.
In the Oxford chapter.
Oh, by being in a sorority.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm kind of mad at Gamma. What's the chapter?
Well, it's Oxford Henderson now.
I know. I mean, no, at the college. What's the name?
Alpha Lambda.
Alpha Lambda. I'm kind of mad at Alpha Lambda.
Why are you mad?
Yes, because Alpha Lambda, I don't think they took me in till I was a senior, I believe. Wasn't I a senior?
Yes.
You had spoken to earlier they didn't want to take you because you were so young.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They didn't recognize talent when they saw it.